Oh no, no, God. Um, um, damn it. Let's see. All right, so I'm just getting the stream going, and what what we're where we left off yesterday. The I was I had basically gotten to where I mean the very final part of what you do to install Sadtalker is to install these checkpoint files and uncompress them or whatever, and then process them into the system. And that particular thing was it was running. The process was like running when I started the class yesterday. Hold on a second. Let me get you this guy's link now. He goes through it pretty fast, and
Well, I
but it's
can
pretty.
pause it. Yeah.
It's very thorough, though. Except for, okay, hold on. Here it comes. The there's like one of the like when you're installing Get, how you configure it or whatever. He's just like just next, but that happens to work, So
Right. Yeah, I understand. Let's see.
so let me. I want to get over and see if I've got my so you're on a different machine today.
Right. I'm on a laptop that has not. I don't have anything installed on it, so I'm just doing this so I see you and I can hear you, and then I on my other machine that I was trying to configure, I've got your Twitch stream.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on a second. Where is? I'm trying to find where I've got the software running. Oh, there it is. Okay, I had it in a separate tab. All right. So what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna start up my thing so I can keep an eye on how my stuff looks.
Your person almost looks like Susan there.
Yeah. Who is that artist? Hold on a second. I know who that.
Vargas.
No, that's Bill Medcalf. Bill Medcalf did that. All right, now let me get my magnifier up, and I want to show you what. See and this is the trend with a lot of software. See my magnifier up here. Let's see. All right, let me get the URL. You see this IP address? 127.0.0 2.1:7860.
And what's the significance of that?
Do you know what the local host is?
Possibly.
Okay,
So
well,
that's the IP address of the machine that's on.
well, it's an address on my machine, right?
Right.
That can be pulled through the web browser on this particular port to run the software. Localhost, like one of the things that, and I mentioned this before, like when you're teaching a content management system class, you need a web server, right? But most of the time, you're on somebody else's web server, and you're not an administrator, right? So when you're teaching content management systems or whatever, you're gonna the way we used to do it. It's been many years since I've done it, but we would set up a virtual server, right? And so the person can type in, they can do something with their content management system, with their web page design or something like that, and then they can put in this local host address, and it's going to load it up and run it. Got me?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see if this is still sitting out here. I may have, well, I don't know. Hold on. I know I saved this out. It's like after it sits there for a while or something, it does something weird. Let's see, into the downloads folder, and now I don't know which one is which. But
anarchism is the great liberator of men from the phantoms that have held them captive. It is the arbiter and pacifier of the two forces for individual and social harmony.
Okay, so I'm about to... These are like what I've done in total.
It is essential that we realize once and for all that man is much more of a sex creature than a moral creature. The former is inherent, the other is grafted on. Merely external emancipation has made of the modern woman an artificial being. Now, woman is confronted with the necessity of emancipating herself from emancipation, if she really desires to be free. No great idea in its beginning can ever be within the law. How can it be within the law? The law is stationary. The law is fixed. The law is a chariot wheel which binds us all regardless of conditions or place or time. On rare occasions one does hear of a miraculous case of a married couple falling in love after marriage, but on close examination it will be found that it is a mere adjustment to the inevitable. Puritanism, in whatever expression, is a poisonous germ. On the surface everything may look strong and vigorous. Yet the poison works its way persistently, until the entire fabric is doomed. Since every effort in our educational life seems to be directed toward making of the child a being foreign to itself, it must of necessity produce individuals born to one another, and in everlasting antagonism with each other. The higher mental development of woman, the less possible it is for her to meet a congenial male who will see in her, not only sex, but also the human being, the friend, the comrade in strong individuality, who cannot and ought not lose a single trait of her character. The history of progress is written in the blood of men and women who have dared to espouse an unpopular cause, as, for instance, the black man's right to his body, or woman's right to her soul. The more that social democracy develops, grows, and becomes stronger, the more the enlightened masses of workers will take their own destinies, the leadership of the movement, and the determination of its direction into their own hands. The more that social democracy develops, grows, and becomes stronger, the more the enlightened masses of workers will take their own destinies, the leadership of the movement, and the determination of its direction into their own hands. The ultimate end of all revolutionary social change is to establish the sanctity of human life, the dignity of man, the right of every human being to liberty and well-being. To the indefinite, uncertain mind of the American radical, the most contradictory ideas and methods are possible. The result is a sad chaos in the radical movement, a sort of intellectual hash, which has neither taste nor character. Women need not always keep their mouths shut and their wombs open. No one has yet realized the wealth of sympathy, the kindness and generosity hidden in the soul of a child. The effort of every true education should be to unlock that treasure. The most unpardonable sin in society is independence of thought. If my theory of relativity is proven successful, Germany will claim me as a German and France will declare me a citizen of the world. Should my theory prove untrue, France will say that I am a German, and Germany will declare that I am a Jew. Jesus wept. In Georgia, where children work day and night in the cotton mills they have just passed a bill to protect songbirds. What about the little children from whom all song is gone?
There you go.
Cool.
I was able to run. Well, it's like I still. It's still hard for me to estimate. I want to say like a minute per second, right?
Right.
But yeah, this is the kind of thing like you wonder about sort of the capability of render farming it or something like that. Shoot, so you don't have OBS and you don't have Unreal Engine and you don't
No,
have...
I don't have any of that on. I'm on my laptop. The machine that I have, I replaced the CPU and the what do you call it? The power supply. And in putting everything back together, it was telling me I needed to, anyway, I didn't have time to get it all fixed before the class.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm working on it, but I'll probably have it Monday. But like for right now, I have a machine that I'm streaming your Twitch account on, and then I have a laptop that I'm following you in the class and watching and then taking notes.
All right. I'm trying to...
Well, I'm saying just do what you would normally do. I mean,
Yeah.
as I said, I'm gonna go back and look at your Twitch stream from yesterday.
All right.
When what I'm gonna try to do now that I've got that link, I'm gonna try tonight to on the machine that I'm streaming Twitch on. I'm gonna go in on that machine and try to set it up with what the link you sent me.
All right. What I was thinking about doing is like going through that whole installation project again, like going over whatever we already had done, but we're kind of at a situation where we don't have anything. So alternatively, I wanted to begin to talk about Unreal Engine. Now, what happens is you go and you download your Epic Games launcher, right? And then you're gonna go into the launcher and you're gonna find Unreal Engine, and you're gonna install that. We did that in a previous class, right? But as a prelude, we have a lot of as soon as we open Unreal Engine, we have a lot of sort of beginner templates, and they're in groups The first one is games. Second one, film and video and live events. Architecture, automotive production, design and manufacturing, and simulation. Now, I wanted to move in the direction of getting on Unreal Engine because of its relevance to this artificial intelligence topic. It's like this is the route to making a 3D animated character basically free. Unreal Engine puts the stuff out there, and you can make whatever you want. When whatever you made earns money, like I think it's like $0.2 million or something, that's when you have to start paying them a percentage, right? You see how that works as an engine?
Right.
So I'll go in here first. I'm not going to start with the blank scene. The blank scene is like a big honking terrain, and there's not much. It's kind of weighty, and it's not giving us much of a return. So first person, when I click on these templates, notice that we're going to get an explanation of what it is, right? This is like Quake. This is like a first person shooter, right? Let's grab that and let's go. I should put a date on it, is what I should do. Friday, September 1st. When is it going to get cold?
I don't know. It's already, it's going down in the 60s tonight, so.
I get, today, the last couple of nights, where I had to, these project names are supposed to, it should be, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm spacing out. Let's see. The largest number first, 2023. And 2023. And then September, October,
09.
09. 01. When it began with, let's see. All right. When you see that particular layout or whatever, you're already in Unreal Engine, right? So now what it's doing is it's loading the editor, which is visible on the other screen. I guess I could. Let me see. Well, no, it's already gone. I'll just wait for it to load. Oh no, there it is. It's almost loaded. Hold on a second. I'm very pleased that you can do this, that you can install this Sadtalker. And you know what? I think I'm going to go and install it on every single computer in the house. Because it's one of those things that wow, you could really do some real art with this. I want to find out. Diane's been talking about doing artificial AI art or whatever for a while, and I've had like a mild interest in it, but nothing. I hadn't really looked into it really seriously, but today. I was seeing a lot of really amazing stuff, and but I'm also seeing, like this. People are talking about creating. What is it? Oh, my daughter wants some milk. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You want chocolate milk? Normal milk. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. All right.
Not a problem.
All right. So let me get the editor up here. So this is like a, I guess you'd call it a level or something like that. It's got some obstacles and some dynamic objects set up in it. And let me I'll go around the interface a little bit to so you can begin to familiarize yourself with it. Generally, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna run it so so you can see what it's going to look like when it runs. Your scene contains a skydome mesh with a sky material, but it does not cover that part of the screen. This is weird. It's the first time I've got this. Normally the sky just loads. It could be that my machine is like overworked. All right, so that's the W key. I can collide with these objects too. And should be able to fire. Okay, yeah. So this is just a template running as it is. Now I'm going to stop it, and I can navigate around it. Right now I'm just rolling my mouse wheel. This is my right mouse button. I'm holding down the right mouse button and I'm dragging to the left and right. See? And that's my mouse wheel. All right. And I can select objects in the scene. And notice right up here in the top, you've got, here's just select, right? So, like if you're really going around your scene and you're trying to look at what is what, right? Now, this kind of situation, here's this thing, and they've named it SM Cube 4, and presumably that's for static mesh cube number 4, right? And just having been an animator for a long time, I just hate that. It's like I don't want cube 1, cube 2, cube 3, cube 4, because right, eventually I'm not going to know what stuff is when there's a scene that's got thousands of things in it. If it's a can of spinach, please call it, something, abbreviated can of spinach or something, but something that allows you to recognize what it is, right? So this is just a selection tool. Now this is select and move, right? So I can get this and move it around. And there's this original position. I was trying to see if it would do a 3D Studio Max thing, which is in 3D Studio Max you can grab something and drag it way off, right? And then right click and it will cancel that move command. But that doesn't work in Unreal. Control Z puts it back. Let's see. Is that the right position yet? Control Z. No, there it is. Now it's in the right position. Right, but you can see a lot of properties about it, its location, its rotation, the coordinates, and so on and so forth. Now, so you have select, this is select and move, this is select and rotate, right? So wherever this object is, I can put my mouse on that. We call it in Autodesk, we call these things gizmos. the rotation gizmo and put it back where it was. All right. Select and rotate, and then scale. So, in the case of scale, what am I gonna do? Let's see. Can I get this to come exactly where I want it? Like when I am on the way these color codes work is RGB, red, green, and blue, stand for X, Y, and Z. So for uniform scale, along all axes, I highlight right here. All right, and then I can drag it and scale it. Control Z. All right. Now, but I can also scale it non-uniform scale, like I can scale it along a single axis. See that? And also scale it on a plane. So see, I have red, green is going to be X and Y. So red and green indicate the XY plane. So if I scale this object with respect to its X and Y dimension, I put my mouse over this little edge of this triangle, this hypotenuse, right? And then you see it's scaling out relative to this indicator. The little gizmo or whatever is also like a pivot point. So uniform scale is there. Also, I could likewise I could scale along this axis to make changes in my scene. Now I'm gonna go, if I want to open an entirely different template, what I'm gonna do is go new project, and I'll go to games, and I'll go and select the third person, and then hit create. Still waiting for it to load. It's still taking its time. Oh, there it goes. No, it's still loading. It's still got that splash screen going. So, what's your plan about getting back up to speed? Like you'll need OBS. You'll need.
I'm as I said, I'm hoping that I can use like a disk recovery or something like that, and capture that hard drive. I'll find that out pretty quick. but if not, I'll just have to. I know. I need to load OBS and Virtual Magic Mirror and all that other stuff.
So Virtual Magic Mirror, VRoid Studio, OBS, and I had also BitTorrent. You remember that BitTorrent is extremely valuable.
Yeah, I didn't download that, so but I can. Let's see, OBS, Virtual Magic Mirror, VRoid.
Yeah. And
Studio.
And you want
and Twitch.
Well, Twitch is a phone app that, but Twitch is just usually just a web page.
Oh, okay.
Thing. But your OBS needs to be connected to your Twitch. That's a little bit of something that needs to be done somewhat. I'm trying to.
What was that? Virtual cable.
Yeah, VB cable, definitely. And Discord. I'm looking at my this is like my main like a list of well, these are the portables that I'm kind of copying from one machine to another. Hold on. 7-zip bulk rename utility, Caliber portable, Discord portable, Foobar portable, Foxit Reader portable, Irfan View portable, Notepad Plus portable, Qubit Torrent portable. I have a Text Aloud portable, VLC portable, and WinRare portable. So once all these are set up, like on one machine, you can put that on a disk or something like that, and just carry it around in your pocket, and you've got all these important utilities.
Now, when it says portable, does that mean that, I know you're saying put it on a disk? Does the portable make it portable? Is there a certain way you set that up?
Yeah, and I will. Let's review that a little bit. Say I want. Trying to make sure I can see this here. Okay, I look to see if there's a portable version of an app, rather than, it's like, you can go to portable apps websites, and what I always find is I just always sink into the vortex of like, oh, this would be cool, and all this stuff like that. Need to focus in on just some real critical stuff that you need every single time. So I'm going up here into the URL box, and I'm just going to type 7-zip portable. Search for it. So there it is, 7-zip portable file archiver. Download from portableapps.com. And let me see. I hate this grouping stuff that they do with File Explorer. In particular, in that thing there, it's like, you know, it's doing this grouping by date, and that makes the very thing that I'm going for like drop down to the bottom where I can't find it. Right? I don't want that. You know, very stupid. All right, so the download is complete. I'm going to open the folder, and there it is. Right, so you'll typically see the portable executable will have this PAF thing. Maybe that's, I don't know what that stands for. Portable application file, right?
So if you have like that folder, it doesn't install the program. It basically, you just like pull your thumb drive out and you have those apps that you can use on any machine.
Right. Yeah. You fucking want that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you really want that, right? You want stuff that you use all the time. You don't want to have to download it and install it from, you know, like go to Foxit Reader every single time I want to look at a PDF file on every machine that I ever go to. Oh, well, it's using a reader that I don't want to use, or there's no reader there. No, I need to have it. So it says select a language. I'll run through the installation of a portable app. So this wizard will guide you through the installation of 7-zip portable. If you are upgrading an existing installation of 7-zip portable, please close it before proceeding. Click next to continue. And let's see. I want to make this a new folder. I don't want to. So I want to make it a separate installation, right, in a new folder. So I'm going to change that name. 7-zip portable has been installed on your device. Click finish to close this wizard. Finish. Okay, so there it is, 7-zip portable 2. Now I can get rid of this file now if I want to. I've actually got it saved somewhere else. But there it is. Let's see. Where did it go? There it is. All right. So you'll notice. Well, I'm not sure how like if I right click on this, sometimes with a portable installation you don't get those registry modifications that give you this right click menu thing where it references them. But yeah, this will, the amount of time it takes you to install this stuff over and over and over and over and over again, it's really worth it just to have as many applications as or utilities you use all the time to be as portable as possible. All right, so back to Unreal Engine. Here's our current third-person template, and I'm going to go ahead and play it and let you see what it looks like.
So in like Vroid, it's like you put all the things in there, then it build it. It would build the game, and then you would play it. So is this similar? So there's a template, and when you load it, it has to build it so that it's resident on your machine, so you can play it.
Yeah, it's like a you can think of an engine like what the ideal engine looks at. What does every single game have? And it puts that, baseline down for you to work with. In other words, you don't want to reinvent the wheel. And a lot of workflows you do that. You like if you're in a studio and you're just running some Softimage, or I don't know if Softimage is even a soft program anymore. It's gone or whatever, but it used to be big. But if you say you're going to sit down, you're going to do a cartoon short or something like that, and you're going to do it in Maya, a lot of the stuff that you do is stuff that gets done every single time over and over and over again. It's really better if you have some kind of engine that has baseline stuff already set up. All right, there's the shaders. The shaders are slow to load. See this metal, like aluminum kind of shader thing. So I can collide with these objects. Jump, that's a space bar. This is the A key. Collide, jump over stuff. Now, typically, you have, for example, you can see that this guy has a forward running loop. Forward running, right? It's just a loop, loops over again. So when I hit the A key, right, it starts to play that. It's also got a jump. And really there's like it's almost like just a slow turn. Oh yeah, finally it loaded up. Yeah, I got too much stuff running on this computer right now. It took him a long time to load up. But you see that turn is just kind of like a rotation. So really the you still there?
I'm here. Yeah. That's just a 15-minute warning.
Oh, okay. All right. So, like in some engines you'll have like a character node like this, and he's going to have some different actions that he's going to need to perform, right? And the node that's holding the motion capture data is going to map it to some kind of keystroke. You're going to hit a keystroke, and he's going to do it's going to play a certain animation motion. So you're not doing everything from scratch, right? You're going to load stuff in, and when we're looking in Virtual Magic Mirror and it was talking about adding motions, that is where the capability is really going to expand, where you can pick out a various kind of motions that you want the actor to be able to do, and then bind them to some keystroke. So once you get into these templates, and I'm gonna stop this again by hitting the escape key, right? And you can go through and select these things. This will be the skylight, right? The light that's getting me that little bit of realism look, the ambient occlusion. But you can go through the scene and select these items and see the different names of them and gradually find out, oh, this is what this does. So you've got an outliner over here, which is like, this is very similar to what you have in Maya, and you've got these drop downs, and inside you've got all the items that are in the scene, and you can go through and select them and look at what you're able to do with them and so on, what their parameters are, and familiarize yourself with the Unreal Engine interface. Try some things out and see if they will work. So I'm going to go new project, and well, I'd really like to, knowing the limitations of my own machine, I'd like to go into these. I'd like to go into these, like already have them loaded up instead of just sitting here and waiting for them to load or whatever like that. So, that's I guess that's a good place to bring it to an end today. Again, like your machine that you're going to be working with, baseline, you want to have OBS Studio, and you want to have a Vroid Studio and Virtual Magic Mirror. You want to have Google Chrome, and the Unity Hub, and Unreal Engine. And we did that before, but I want to go over it again. So Start your creative projects and download the Unity Hub. Download for Windows. There you go. Unity Hub set up. Bring it on. So if we got Unity Hub, we got Unreal Engine, Blender. Do you remember how to install Blender?
I don't, but I'll look at it.
All right. And all the, the Blender is just such it has so much utility, and it's so free, and there's so many things that you can do with it. And using it in conjunction with certain other applications really gives you a lot of power for free, nothing. All right. Adobe bought Mixamo. Let's see.
Do you have an Adobe account?
Yeah.
Do you have a Creative Cloud account?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I have an Adobe ID. I had Adobe from, but
long and the short of it, it's like I have, like, I bought like the Master Collection, the last one you could buy. But the long and the short of it, it's like they were kind of forcing everybody to like do Creative Cloud.
Yeah.
And long and short of it, it's loaded on my machine, and it won't let me delete it unless I log in to a Creative Cloud account, which is a pain in the butt, and it interferes with my legitimate Adobe software that I purchased. So
that'll learn you. Yeah, like the particular thing that it's doing, like if it's trying to force you to log in, my recommendation is like search online on Reddit or something for how to defeat that. To get around it, or either, call them on the phone. Mixamo, though, has a lot of mocap, like standard stuff that for game development, and you can export these characters and stuff like that. I'll see. Let's see if I can. We're about to be at the end, I think, but I'm not sure.
6 minutes.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, this is not gonna quit. And I'll see you next time.
So you're trying to load. Okay. So you're trying to load the thing into Sansar. And it's not doing it?
I'm just starting. I'm starting Sansar because I want to demonstrate what you can do with Mixamo and non-player characters. But yeah, it's
gonna take too long to load.
Yeah. So we'll do it next time.
Sounds good. We all have a great weekend.
All right. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.